We're here for the 2-year anniversary update covering this game. We have a lot here, so with that being said, let's go into one of the new maps, Cleveland Browns Stadium. I will mute the music as soon as I get a chance. Unfortunately, I cannot unmute it from the main menu. And it looks like people are here in Cleveland already, which is a good sign. As you can see, the whole track, the whole area has been updated to where we have everything, a bunch of things new. With that being said, let's go into the trucks and talk about some bugs first. So just so y'all know, I am not a developer. I am going to be a co-owner of Monsters Revenge due to people having concerns over issues and stuff. So I've decided to step up and take over ownership. Now, before I go any further, there is some trucks that... Hey Wes, good to see you, man. Anyway, so like I said, we have some changes that have been done, so let's go in and figure out what has been updated. And yeah, let's get started. So we're gonna start off with Max D. One of the first things that has been changed, the game's taking a minute for it to load, I'm so sorry. Before I forget. And there's one of the new trucks, Hulk. This is not a series, this is just an update video going over everything. But you're more than welcome to. Yeah, as you can see, Hulk is one of the new trucks added to the game. I will go over the new trucks shortly. But right now I'm just going over the tracks and stuff. I know it is. I know it is, man. Now, this is one of the new venues. So, now with that being said, let's go over some of the changes. So, adjusting the mic. The first thing we're gonna talk about is Max D. Now, god damn it, Hulk. Anyway, so here we have Max D. It has been redone a little bit. The body hugs the chassis much better, and the suspension level has been raised. And of course, as you can see with the CRDs, Velociraptor, it has been raised as well. Thank you, Wes. We're showing off Velociraptor. Now, some of the trucks unfortunately did not get proper updates. Unfortunately, that Gravedigger Wes is behind the wheel of is not correct. It is on a PEI. But as you can see, the truck physics handle a lot differently. And if you notice, some of the trucks will have stuff you can click on. I will show you that in a little bit when I do my review of some of the other trucks that have been changed. Speaking of trucks that's changed, let's go over another change that has been made. Hold on. Careful, man. Max D. This is the Glow Max D. Now, you can click right here and look at this. Sparks will activate from the truck. That's right, sparks have been implemented into this truck. And if you can turn them off, want to turn them off, just click on them again. That's all you have to do. It's a real easy fix. Now the same thing will be said for this Max D as well, because sparks do work on this Max D. Oh yeah, they work. And these trucks are a lot harder to save, just so y'all know. Now, as I have said, there has been changes with some other trucks too. Other than Max D, of course. One of the changes belongs to Gravedigger, specifically the 25th anniversary body. I mentioned when I debuted this game to this channel, I asked the developer if he would change the chassis to Gravedigger 20, because that's what it was on. And guess what? He delivered on that wish. 25th anniversary has been correctly updated. It is now on the correct chassis. And he took the time to listen to every piece of constructive criticism that I have, being his co-owner. The co-owner of this game. I know it doesn't say on the admin stuff, but it will be changed as soon as he comes back, because he's on a weekly hiatus break. On his break. Now, another truck that has been changed pretty significantly is Team Mentz and Goldberg. That's right, they've finally added those long front headers on Team Mentz. Oh my. Whoops. Forward momentum backflip. Not intentional. Not in the slightest. Whoa, hello. What, for the heck of it, backflip? Oh no, it didn't rotate. Weird. Let me try that again. And go. Oh yeah, there you go. Backflip successfully completed. Now let's see what else we got. Oh yeah. I will go over a couple bugs. Unfortunately, Excalibur, for whatever reason, will not spawn. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, unfortunately, Brutus and Excalibur will not spawn. Oh, I was gonna save that for a little later, but dang it. Yes, there is new trucks. I give you a brief peek at that, but that's about it. Now, Advanced Auto Parts Grinder has had a little bit of a change. It no longer has the checkered flag. It has been corrected back to the Advanced Auto Parts flag, which is accurate when it first ran. Therefore, it has been corrected and been added. Now, we also have of course Avenger. Now we have the debut of Avenger 2 into this game. That's right, Avenger 2 has finally found its way into Monsters Revenge. And it looks good. Unfortunately, the drive shaft's a little wonky on this truck, but it still runs fine, so we'll work on that as more and more updates come out. Okay, now let's see if Equalizer will run fine. Yeah, come on. No. He lags my game, unfortunately. But it's okay, I guess. I tried to tell him to fix it, but unfortunately it has not been fixed. And unfortunately, some other trucks did not get fixed properly either, so like I said, Excalibur and Brutus will not spawn, but the number 30th anniversary Gravedigger will spawn again. That's right, it is back in the game. That bug did get corrected, and he added a brand new feature. Go to the back of the truck. Wait, is it? It's not even working. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, there it is. There's a certain spot I had to click. There it goes. Oh, you guys saw it for a second. On the back of this Gravedigger, there's a certain thing you have to click on. Ah, there we go. Sparks will come out of the back of Gravedigger. 30th anniversary, and that has been added as a permanent feature for this truck. And of course, JCB also being added to this game as well. It has a feature on the back of it as well. I'm going to get in the JCB Digatron, go to the back of the truck. It also has sparks coming out of the back, which is a permanent feature. Whoa, hello, whatever that was. And yeah, that's pretty much it regarding this section of trucks. And Gravedigger the Legend, unfortunately, is on the wrong chassis. Let me spawn it in. Unfortunately, it did not get updated correctly. It is on the wrong chassis. It is not a... It is on a PEI, but it's supposed to be on a CRD, I believe. It should be, anyway. The axles bend. Oh yeah, because this game's on a different engine than Overdriven, this game's physics are... They may be a little jank, but they work most of the time, so don't worry about it. The game at least runs fine, so as long as you don't contemplate it too much, I don't see any problem with it. But like I said, it's a different engine than Overdriven, so expect to see some axles bending. I think that's... Oh, and unfortunately Metal Militia did not get his flag. I asked him to get it. Unfortunately, that was not the case. As far as everything else... Oops. Everything in this department is all correct. Everything else is all good. Let's see if he shortened the tail on Roddy. No, he did not. Rottweiler's tail is incorrect still, which is unfortunate. That was a change I asked for. Did not happen. This is Red Max D, and unfortunately, it did not get changed either. Oh, that's a truck you'll see in just a minute. Max D Blackout did get changed, and it's all good. I'm not going to show you it because it is all... Well, I will, just because. There it is, Blackout Max D. Looking all correct and stuff. Now, this Max D, unfortunately, it is a little inaccurate, but I'm willing to let it go. Because it is accurate to the World Finals scheme that was unveiled last year at Nashville, so I'm willing to let him go on this one. But it does work. And the Max Ds from these three, they all are changed onto CRDs. And they are all accurate. All three of them. They're all up to board. Probably not, because I'm still waiting on the new update for Overdriven that I can cover it. So I will pass. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, sorry, Wes. Now, on to the new trucks. Oh boy, there's a lot of them to cover. Almost a whole row is taken up by Avenger. Yeah, this is all the new trucks that have been added to the game. So let's go over them one by one. So we got Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, which I believe y'all seen driving earlier. Extreme diesel power. I will warn you, you might want to turn your volumes down for this one. It does get loud. So, honestly, yes. That is the correct Gravedigger from the Mud Days. However, the grill is a little bit older, but I'm willing to let him go on that one. That one I'll talk about later, though, when it comes to inaccuracies, but I'm not worried about that now. I'm just more worried about covering this update and what was added. Anyway, we've got Taurus making his debut in this game. And yet, Overdriven announced this truck, and guess what? Monsters Revenge beat him to the punch. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That Pirate's Curse. It's on a CRC. Interesting. Did he add a CRD version of Pirate's Curse? Oh well. We'll worry about that later. Next up, we got Bad Company, a new version that he added. This is the Hardy Bad Company that debuted at Atlanta Motor Speedway this year in IRL. Then we have 2023 Avenger that ran at Indianapolis, Indiana. Beautiful looking paint scheme. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard the sounds, but I'll let you hear them again anyway. And yes, that is the PEI sounds, which you'll hear a little later. That was CRC. Now we're on to Avenger 2. Another truck for Avenger 2. It is Axe. Nope.
You know, your shutting is pushing all the air in, and then when it tries to shut and it's here, all the air is trying to force back out. Pretty cool.
Anyway, the next truck up we have is Axe. It has been changed, and unfortunately it got the cursed headlight treatment. It does not look right on this truck with the headlights. So, yeah. Moving on, we have one of the most interesting trucks to debut in this game. This is Jetix. Now, I know a buddy of mine who uses this truck quite often, and I'm pretty sure some of you have seen his videos before. He goes by Xavier W on YouTube. Anyway, he used this truck on YouTube and gives it to Morgan Kane. But this is Dan Evans' version when he drove it in 2007 through 9. Avenger, we have a couple of new ones, with a few new ones with Avenger, starting with his 2015 design. This white Avenger. I will not drive this one again because y'all have seen it. Seen Avenger 2 already. Now we're coming to the retro one. This is supposed to be Avenger 1, but I think it is Avenger 1 mostly. Wow, we actually got it pretty accurate to the pickup. That's cool. So, this is Avenger 1. I know it's on Avenger 2, but shush. Anyway, because of Avenger 1 being so rusted, Battle decided to implement Avenger 2 with Avenger 1 designs. This being one of them. Uh-oh. Oh, I saved it. Nice. But yeah, this is the 2001 design that ran. Then we have one of the most weirdest CRD trucks out there, Ride Truck Gravedigger. One of the most weirdest CRDs out there. Anyway, we got a Global Avenger. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it before. So I will not drive it. Well, no. You haven't seen this one before, but on this game, but you've seen it in real life before, so that's why I'm saying that. Anyway, now we've got the 2001 designed Goldberg. This is the 2001 design, which is much brighter. Let me pull out the 2000 Goldberg. And as you can see, it is much darker. Much darker. Anyway, Inferno's up next. Which made its Monster Jam return in 2012, but has been absent ever since. Oh yeah, there's your first sound of PEI in this game. And y'all have heard CRD before. Bad News Travels Fast. A new Chevy has been added to the game. Then we have the Detroit Lions Avenger with the downward facing mufflers. Very cool. Spike Unleashed has been added to the game, and it's on Avenger 2, so but yeah, it looks good. Then we have a couple World Finals designs. The 2011 World Championship winning design. Then we have his 2012 design. And then we have Gravedigger 30th Anniversary. This time on a racehorse. Driven by Pablo Halfaker. Red shocks and purple rims and everything. Unfortunately, he left an important part out on this truck, which is, unfortunately, the flag. It got left out. It's very rare to see a Gravedigger without a flag nowadays. Back to Avengers, we have Scuba Avenger. Y'all seen it before in Overdriven. Purple Avenger, which you've seen in Overdriven before. Now we have the 25th Anniversary Avenger. Very cool to see. Thank God there's no noise. And then we have one of the most awesome designs, Rat Rod Avenger, which I'm sad to see it not in Overdriven. But that might change in this next update, because I heard it was coming. I don't know. Then we have World Finals 20 Avenger, but it's wrong. Because it's set up on Avenger 2 by mistake. And has the upward facing mufflers, which honestly makes this truck look good. Like, real good. And I kind of dig it. Anyway, moving on. We have the World Finals 5 scheme from 2004. I know it's supposed to be on Avenger 1 again, but it looks good. Wes, come on. Thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, that tends to be a new bug. The 2005 scheme, which is split. Then we have the World Finals 3 and 4 design. And he won the 2003 championship, excuse me, in this truck. Now, we are done with Avenger. Hooray! Now we have a couple new variations. Medusa has a new variant on a PEI. And upward, it's not zoomies. Those are upward. Those are straight pipes. Upwards facing straight pipes. That's it for 2 rows, as we now have a lot more to do. Aftershock has been added, and I will show where Aftershock, get back here. This is also set up on Avenger 2, but it was a debut in 2008, but now it's set on it. Spitfire. Which later became Dragon's Breath. But I'm impressed that he actually kept the original name for it. So thank you to that. Okay, this one's a little bit controversial, but I only asked for it because of the truck, not the driver. Wasted Nights. My god, this truck looks good. I know the driver did bad, but come on. This truck really didn't deserve to go out like that. But it's all good, I guess. Vet King, Adam Anderson's first truck that he drove in 2004. WCW Nitro Machine. I know if y'all have seen that one before. Sting. Sting, I'm pretty sure you've seen. Hi, Wes. Anyway, so we have Sting. Looks fantastic to see again. Obsessed, the older Ford body. Okay, after him, we've got Mr. Destruction, Dennis Anderson's stunt truck, the Patriot. Seriously, Wes, get going. Seriously, man? I'm doing a game showcase here. Jeez. Then we got the Patriot. Another bad news. This one is the blue one. Wait a minute. Hold on. The green one. Oh, the green one has BKTs. Sorry. Anyway, moving on from... But yeah, bad news. This one has Firestones. Now the green one has BKTs. Rammunition. A good addition. And don't yell at me because it's on a CRD, please. He tried his best to get Rammunition and Ramnator in the game. So be thankful you got him, okay? Speaking of Ramnator, here he is. Again, don't yell at me, okay? I'm just the guy who asked for it. Black Pearl. This is the World Finals design for Black Pearl. I don't even think it's in the base game. In the base roster. I don't think it is. At all. Yeah, I don't see it. So, no, it is... It was finally added this recent update. Along with the 2024 World Racing Champion, Wildside. Who, funnily enough, beat Tristan England in the Digatron that I showed you earlier in the review. Darn it! You spoiled one of the tracks. Ah, whatever. Anyway, after Wildside, we have Chrome Jester that debuted at World Finals 23. I'll let y'all take a look at it. Very cool, very cool. Then we have Thunder Roarus, a brand new design. Which, honestly, I feel like it's not that great, but whatever. Kraken. I believe it's the World Finals design? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it. FDNY. New York Fire Department. And then we have a normal Gravedigger with a purple, more of a purple hue. And it's on Zoomies. And I believe it's set up like Carl Van Horn's Digger. I'm not sure. I want to say it is. And yes, there's Blacksmith. Been a while since we've seen that truck. I covered it in the previous video regarding this game. Pouncer, brand new truck, been added for this update because Predator's already in the base game. Now here we have Monster's Revenge, which is the advertisement truck for this game. One of them at least, because there's more than one. As you can see, it has Zoomy headers, it's on a Cadillac Escalade body, and it's on a PEI. Oh, he's in back with Bob, okay. Now we're on to the color Gravediggers, orange and purple, Morgan Kane and Cole Bernard. Prowler. Another truck that has been added recently. Well, Prowler was added. Pastrana 199, another truck that has been added. And now we have all three of Cam McQueen's trucks that he drove. All three. Spider-Man, this is the 2010 design. Lasted all the way up till 2014. I missed that Spider-Man. Then we have Megabyte, which apparently the game didn't get the memo, Battle didn't get the memo that this truck was on Brutus 2, which is a race source. No, Brutus 1 it started out on, but I'm okay with it being on a CRC. So, good on him, I guess, for adding it. Gravedigger 40th anniversary. Y'all know it, and you love it. I love the design of 40th. It was simple, but yet it showed. Zombie. 5 new zombie trucks. Starting out with Biker Zombie, or commonly referred to as Redneck Zombie. Skeleton Zombie. Burn Victim Zombie. Unfortunately, their mounts don't have the unique animations, which sucks. Then we have Female Zombie, but it does not have the hairpiece. And finally, Yellow Zombie. That was a nice backflip there from Shaker. That's it for the zombies. Back to a Gravedigger. This is the 20th anniversary Gravedigger, which is the setup for Gravedigger 14. Monster Jam OCD's favorite design. And honestly, I could see why he picked it. Bigfoot. At long last, we have Bigfoot added to the game. And if I look in the trucks, he was not featured originally. So this is Bigfoot's first appearance in Monsters Revenge. And funnily enough, this is the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks version, so that makes this truck a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Budweiser. I believe this is a promotional truck from Anheuser-Busch. How did you do that? Okay, I'm just taking a minute to admire that. How in the world did you land on a box? Ah, that's what you did. Okay. No, I see it. I see what you did. You're good. Anyway, after Budweiser, we have Against the Grain, an independent truck. Again, on a PEI. And has weird headers, which I've not seen before. Gas Monkey. Hooked. This is the Cadillac version. I believe we got the pickup version. No, I don't see him. So no, we did not get it. Anyway, Fox Sports 1 Cletus. Now, this one's a little controversial on this chassis because this body never ran on the Willman. It was the old Fox Sports 1 scheme. Unfortunately, I was gonna tell Battle about it, but unfortunately he did not get the memo and messed up. So, yeah. Oh no, there is Overboard. So Overboard did get added. So all of Team Overboard is here. War Wizard. This is the design for international shows. Which, honestly, it shows. Now we have the Encore Gravediggers from World Finals 11. We have Gravedigger Blue and Silver and Gravedigger Red Primer. I'm going ahead and getting in the Blue and Silver one first. And right off the bat, there is a problem. This is the wrong chassis. But I'm willing to cut him some slack because of the fact that he added it anyway, even though it was the wrong chassis. Good on him. Red Primer, meanwhile, is perfectly accurate. It is exactly correct. So good on him. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rows. I became the dump truck made of flipped in the car. Huh. Funny. Reptoid. Now I'm going to go over both versions of Reptoid because they're both unique in their own right. Here's the Reptoid Salutes truck. It's still Reptoid, but you know, it's different. And then I am going ahead and grabbing the regular Reptoid. Both trucks have finally made a debut in a game. Other than BeamNG, and ROR. So good on Battle. That means when I get to this row, I will skip over Reptoid on purpose. Hot Wheels. And this is not right. What was he going for? The design is correct, and the red rims are perfectly correct. But the gold chassis, that was never a design, part of the design. But good on him for adding it. Bad News Travels Fast. This is the original one that ran in the early 2000s. Then we have Junkyard Dog. As you can see, the design from the sides and the front, but when I look up, you'll see a furry surprise. That's right. Monster Mutt found his way onto the hood of Junkyard Dog. That is inaccurate. I'm sorry, bud. You're gonna have to live with it, because that is accurate. It is how the real life truck is. Crazy Train is up next. I don't even think this... I'm gonna probably go back before the end of the review to see if Bulldozer or El Toro Loco has smoke. Then we have World Finals, one of the World Finals designs, I believe this is 18? Yes, the 2017 Hot Wheels Firestorm. Which broke the most backflips in a World Finals run. Which is awesome. Bad Habit. This is the Cadillac version. Very nice to see it again. And it's in the Overdriven, but except weirdly different. So, this is the 2011 design, I want to say? Anger Management. This truck debuted, I've seen it in 2007 at Houston, Texas, Reliant Stadium, when it was still around. Then we have Mutant Super Soda. You've seen it overdriven before, so I will not go into details with it, but here it is, fully accurate into Monsters Revenge. Barbarian. Now this truck is also an overdriven, but this one looks a bit... No, it's the same. You know what? Then we have Thunder 4x4. Jim Bendick's truck. And this truck does still run, but not that often. Overboard. This is the one with the zoomies. Very nice. Very nice to see. Virginia Giant. Oh boy. Nostalgia Rush. This truck was around in Monster Jam in the early 2000s. It has came back with this scheme, but most recently it changed its look back to the old throwback for Virginia Giant in celebration of its anniversary. Excuse me. Fast Metal. You've seen this truck in Overdriven before, so I will not waste my time with it. Black Pearl. This is the... God dang it, dude. Black Pearl. This is the pickup version, which you've seen in Overdriven before. But unfortunately, they messed up. That is supposed to be on a CRD. Or a Metal Shop chassis. But instead, they decided to put it on a PEI. Bad on you, Battle. Bad on you. But I'll let it go. Wildside, I'm pretty sure it's the same design as the World Finals version. Yeah. Unfortunately, it did not get changed. Come on, dude. Then we have the Rod Ryan show on a CRD. This was the last show for Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder's chassis. Before it got changed into Megalodon. Then, a concept truck that was never ran on the circuit, but people wanted to see it, and so here's Medusa, her farewell tour chrome design. Now we have the 5 military trucks: Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard. Those 5 will... I only pull out the Army one. Oh, it's a Willman. Wait, Army's a Willman. Okay, hang on. Now I'm curious. So Air Force is a CRD. Navy... CRD. Marines, 3 CRDs and a Willman. Coast Guard. So Navy was the... So Army was the only one that was on a Willman. Interesting. El Diablo! Hey, well done. This truck looks fantastic. I just noticed the mustache. God, that thing is creepy. Ugh. Hey, the notorious one. Donkey Kong. And it is correct with the chassis, but the wrong wheelie bars on it. But I'm willing to let him go on that one. Very good. Wonder Woman. Excuse me, Wonder Woman. Very accurate to how the real life truck was. Tasmanian Devil. It is on the correct CRD, but it doesn't have his championship on the back. Come on, man. Tasmanian Devil and Taz. Both are accurate, but unfortunately, this Taz does not have a championship yet. While it's accurate to how the truck was in real life, it is not fully correct. But good on him for trying. We are down to these trucks. So here we go. Scarlet Bandit kicks off this one. This is a throwback to her 2002 design. 2002 to 3. Which is pretty dope. Is there a Scooby-Doo? That's a good question. I'm afraid not. I'll ask him to add it next update, though. Thank you for asking. 2004 King Crunch. I am very stoked to have this truck. Yeah, no problem, man. Anyway, after King Crunch, Tropical Thunder. And you, Wes, got stuck behind a box. Yeah, there's Tropical Thunder. Scott Stevens is King Crunch from 2001, and it became David Smith's in 2004. Big Kahuna. You've seen this truck in Overdriven before, so I will not bother with it too much. Big Dog. Now this truck used to be an Overdriven. It got cut. Align Investment? What? Oh, Alien Invasion. Sorry. Yeah, Alien Invasion Neon? No. Nitro. Alien Invasion Nitro. That looks cool, yeah. I concur with that. Swamp Thing. This truck, I'm surprised has not made its way into Overdriven yet. Very surprised. So here it is, Swamp Thing. It's been in Rigs of Rods and BeamNG before. This is his first appearance in Roblox. Martial Law. This truck is in Overdriven. But we've seen it before. But not too often. NEA Police. This is the blue one. Now in the base game, there is... in the base truck roster, there is the chrome one. Hold on. Let me see something. Do the lights... do they glow? No, just those ones. That's unfortunate. Okay. Swamp Thing 20th anniversary. Yes, it's the 20th anniversary of Swamp Thing. Yeah, I think Blue Thunder did get cut. Fully, I'm not sure. If someone else could tell me in the comments, or if Wes is still in the comments, you know, after I finish the live stream, he'll let me know. NWO, we have 2 of those. One non-spray painted and one with the spray painted letters. I will show up the spray painted one first. Alright, thank you. But yeah, NWO, both regular and both one with the spray paint and one without the spray paint. I will save these 2 for last, because those are pretty cool. Those are customs. Sudden Impact. Now this truck will be back in Overdriven. It will be back. Because it did get announced that Sudden Impact will return. Bruh. El Matador. El Matador. I miss this truck. I'm a little bit irritated that I got replaced with Nitro Hornet. Okay. This one shocked me a little bit when this truck was announced. Freebird. Yes, you heard that right. Freebird was announced. Well, yeah, but not fully. It hasn't been in competition for over a year. Anyway, after Freebird, Backdraft. We have 2 versions of Backdraft. I will go over them real quick. We have this chrome one. Hey, I just noticed it's actually got his name on it. Cool. There's the chrome one, and then here is the red one, which both have his name on it, which is really awesome. I'm glad he gets those details. Now, let's see. Lumberjack is up next. And I just noticed it's on BKTs. I don't think that's accurate. But I don't know if we have a normal Lumberjack in the game. See, no. We do not. Okay. So Lumberjack is new. After Reptoid, which I went over already. Quad Chaos, which got renamed to Whole Shot recently. But it's still Quad Chaos. Skeletor. And then we have the second anniversary Monsters Revenge trucks. I will start with this one, which is the Ford. And then we have the stunt truck Willman. Then we have Whiplash making her debut in this game. And it is exactly how it's supposed to be in IRL. It ran in 2022, but unfortunately it's been on hiatus. The Hulk. Now this one is not correct, because in 2012 they had a rebrand, a reboot of this truck for International Series, but I'm willing to let him go on this one because it does bring back the old Monster Jam Maximum Destruction scheme for the Hulk, so I'm willing to let him go on that one. And then Obsessed from 2019 upwards. Very awesome to see. Now we have 2 pages left. 2 rows left. Hot Wheels, they're both right next to each other, so I will spawn them in at the same time. Spawn them in. Here we have the 2005 through 7 Hot Wheels truck. And then here we have the 2002 to 3 Hot Wheels truck, and 2004 before it's got its redesign at the World Finals. Next up is Inferno from 2005 and 6, which got its ugly design, and I hate this design. Ugh, it is so gross. OCD Meltdown. Remember when I was telling you Gravedigger 20th Anniversary was his favorite? I was not lying. Here it is, OCD Meltdown in Monsters Revenge. Rap Attack, one of the OG old school trucks, driven by Dave Rappage. I miss Rap Attack. That is one of my favorite other independent trucks. Then we have a whole bunch of Gravediggers, but I'm skipping over Gravediggers until last. Michigan Ice Monster He spawned up there. Michigan Ice Monster, and unfortunately it is inaccurate. But you've seen it in Overdriven before, so I won't go too much into it. A new monster mod. This is Golden Retriever. Wait, what? Wait a minute. That's not... Yeah, Monster Mod Golden Retriever. Yeah, you do that. Then we have two Fire and Ice trucks, but they're both different in their own rights. We have the truck that you've seen Wes drive earlier. Sparkle Smash Ice. Then we have Wildfire. Then Superman, which made its return very recently in 2017. Holiday Hauler. War Machine, a fantasy truck. I wish this was real, but God, this thing looks sick. And finally, Chevy Wolverine. Unfortunately, we don't have a Ford Wolverine, which stinks. Now, I did leave out a Megalodon and a Gravedigger, but there's a reason. I'm showing those last. Now, on to the Gravediggers. 6 Gravediggers left. Here we have Pablo Huffaker's Gravedigger from 2008. Before we got the Reaper roof. The Reaper or Ghost roof. Or even the Grim roof, for that matter. Here we have the Hot Wheels redesign. One of 2 of those. This one has the Grim face and the Bad to the Bone symbol on it, and as you can see, the headlights still make it look intimidating. Now we have the other redesign, which looks a lot better, but if you look on the roof, it is different. It is Gravedigger 7's Flame with the ghost face on the roof while saying Bad to the Bone. I prefer the black and green Wrecking Machine. Sorry, that's just me. Anyway, moving on. Green Ghost Gravedigger from 2006. Did I grab the 20th? No, I grabbed the 06 one. So here we have the 06 Green Ghost, which unfortunately the chassis is wrong. I will notify Battle when he gets back from his break. Here we have the 2007 Green Ghost, which has the 25th anniversary banners, and then 2006 Racing Championship on the roof. I'm glad they didn't retire it. Until 2007. And then here we have the regular 25th anniversary scheme, which unfortunately is on the wrong chassis. Now, That's it for the Gravediggers, except for one Gravedigger and one Megalodon. So let's get to it. This Gravedigger right here is Gravedigger Radiated. Yes, the trucks do have a backup light. Gravedigger Radiated. So, let me get a zoom in on it, on the design, and let you see it a little more closely. So, as you can see, we have the whole ghost house exploded, which turned everything into toxic stuff. And it gives it this whole radiated look. Ooze going everywhere. Gravedigger with what appears to be a gas mask. Looking creepier than before. Ugh. And then on the roof. Okay, that's sick. So we have Grim wearing a gas mask while having the bones on fire still, which looks sick. God, I never got to look at it, but wow, that looks phenomenal. Now, on to the last one. Megalodon. Megalodon mutated. Let's get a zoom in and take a look at this bad boy. As you can see, this poor shark has been beaten and battered everywhere. The sides has Megalodon this side has Megalodon very badly bitten. And then this whole side has the shark been very damaged. Then we get to the back, which is where things get interesting. First off, this Megalodon has 2 tails instead of 1. And then when we get to the front, you'll notice that there's a jaw. What they did was take a second Megalodon hood, add it like it's a jaw, and a second set of eyes to make it all the more gory and effective looking. Oh man. Seeing this truck just gives me the creeps. And this is on a PEI, so this is a little different. A little different setup than what Megalodon usually has. And well, that's everything to cover in terms of the trucks in this update. Tracks, I will show you those next time. Right now, I'm just gonna stop here and call it for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see y'all soon with some more Monster Truck come. I'll see y'all soon with some more Monster Truck